Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we had another interesting interaction with Maya, but we also learned from her that there's a man in Polonia Mall at night that speaks like a woman. We did meet up with him, but we weren't able to get his attention for long because our courage was so low. We also did speak with Kaz, but we saw that his knee might be a lot worse than any of us have anticipated yet. And we also met with Kenji, but he seems to be on cloud 9 right now, and I mean he could almost just not stop talking the last time we were with them. Today, we're gonna do some more social stuff, but first things first, we're gonna speak to Mitsuru about this triangular sword. Oh, do you mean a fencing epee? So that's what it is. It's not exactly a triangular sword, but the blade's cross-section does resemble a triangle, so that's what Elizabeth was talking about. I wonder what Elizabeth wants with that. Well, it's kind of a dumb question to ask, but still. Do you plan on taking up fencing? If so, I can give you lessons once I have some spare time. Well, the sword's not for me, but I won't say no to those lessons if it means having some spare time with you. Though that might not really happen considering how busy she is, but still. It's nice to keep that little nugget in mind. My weapon? I've got two. My left and my right fists. I can get it close to attack, so I hardly ever miss. Trust me, we've seen you in action recently. We know. But my attack power isn't that high. Oh, that's surprising. I mean, I'm strong, but there's no way I can do more damage with a sword. That's a good point. A blade will beat a fist anytime. I also said a blade would beat a sword anytime. That's the same thing. That's too bad. Her name is Fukuyama Gishi, right? It would be nice if a girl who was in the same grade as me joined. Maybe so. If you're gonna ask Junpei though, he probably won't close the book on this whole Fuka thing yet. Come to think of it, where is Junpei? I suspect he would be in his room since he's not in the lobby anywhere. I think this is his room. Ah! What am I doing? Damn it! You hear Junpei yelling and shouting. He's probably so salty from how the exam results turned out. Well, he's only got himself to blame on that. After all, he didn't study as much as any of us did, so... Like I said, the blame is only on himself. So first things first, we're gonna head back to Polonia Mall, but before we go to Horror House, we're gonna drop by the Velvet Room for a quick second to drop off this fencing epee we got from Mitsuru. So the Velvet Room, as we already know, is in the back alley here. If it wasn't indicated by this bluish, purplish light that we can see off the distance. Yeah, Elizabeth, I have something for you. It might be the thing that you were requesting about. This must be a fencing epee. A triangular sword. Yes, this meets the requirements for my request. This epee was once used for the final rounds in fencing matches. Fencers wore white uniforms so that blood from struck blows would be more visible. Along similar lines, do you know why my clothes are blue? Because you really like the color blue? I will give you 4 choices. 1. I looked attractive in blue. Well, that's not wrong. 2. I look presentable in blue. Again, not wrong. 3. Why not? I reiterate my last statement. And 4. Other. I will ask my master for the true answer. Wait a minute, you don't know the answer? Then why are you asking me the question? You think I would know? I'm not in the Velvet Room 24/7 like you are. In any case, we got 2 protection... Yeah, 2 protection sutras. Why is that so hard to say? Jeez. I think those protection sutras might do something about increasing defense or the hidden evasion rate. I don't really remember for sure. But I'm pretty sure it's gotta be something defensive-wise, judging by the name of the item. So it's not gonna be any more requests until the deadline passes. So all the other stuff we'll do request-wise will have to take place in Tartarus. Which I'm not sure when the next time we will go to, but we'll have to make a stop there at some point before June 6th comes around, because that is the deadline for most of the requests that are available at this current time. So we'll head back to the horror house in the meantime. And we still haven't maxed out our courage yet. I'm gonna be so antsy about courage now because we're so close to maxing it out. Oh, there's a box in the room. The thing we bought for the TV show. Alright, our apron set came in. So that took a lot faster than I anticipated. So as I was saying, I'm gonna be so antsy about courage now because we're so close to maxing it out that I'm expecting it to max out at any given day now. Probably paranoia talking, but we're so close to it. And we know it could just, that pop-up could just come up at a moment's notice. So I'm anticipating that moment that we do get the max out courage dialogue. After school once again. Alright, so it's Wednesday today. You know what? I'm gonna make a quick stop at Polonium Mall so I can solve the stuff we get in Tartarus. Since the guy that opens the map is right here, why not use that? Ah, some new things came in. Alright then, but first things first, we're gonna sell off some stuff. I don't really see myself going back to the Kashido Blade even though the crit rate's low. I might keep that on hand just in case. I think I'll need one Gladius. Have to be really honest about that. Definitely set up a short sword. That's not going to be very useful to us. That toy bow though, attack 100. Jeez. I do remember it being that good. If my past playthroughs were correct about that kind of information. But wow, 100. I think that's the first one we got that has over triple digits in terms of attack power. All this stuff here is just regular clothing that we can sell off. Even though we do get this stuff from the party members that have this these items as their default equip set, they still hold on to them in their character model. They still wear their clothes. So that's kind of weird that we're selling off their clothes, but they apparently have spares, or maybe they're just like, they just brought a second pair of clothes to Tartarus so they can sell it off when they can give it to me so I can sell them off. I don't know. I'm just being really stupid right now. The Cup of Night. I might still hold on to this even though I'm not really gonna use it that often, or at all for that matter. It might be just like an emergency selling off item that I can use when I need some quick cash on hand. These private cloths are 3,000 a piece we got from those crying tables. And these treasure coins, got 3 of those. And look at that, 10,000 a piece. So this goes to show just how valuable finding those rare shadows are if you're not hunting them for requests. While we're at it, let's check out some of the new weapons and armor that we'll come across. The Bastard Sword, that's quite a name. But very expensive though. I think I might keep the Juice Armor for now, so I won't buy that. The Saber. And it's much more than the Gladius, though it has an unknown effect. I might consider buying that. I'm definitely not going to buy the Siren Song. We're giving the Toy Bow to Yukari the next time we are in Tartarus. Let's see, Brass Knuckles. The 51. I think I will buy this for Akihiko. I know we just got into the party recently, but we got some cash to spare. I'm not gonna equip this on myself for now. Let's see. Saber. Oh, the Saber's actually 55. I was looking at the wrong number. That kind of tempts me now. I think I will buy this just for myself. Oh, I was actually at the short bow equipped recently. Kind of forgot about that. I thought I had the Gladius on hand. Let's see, for armor. Bulletproof shirt. Amenity suit. Some good defense, but they're pretty expensive though. I think that's all I'm gonna get for now. Yeah, I will. I don't want to buy too much stuff, otherwise I'll just end up being dirt poor all over again. I want to save some money for those karaoke and arcade visits after all. Hello, Yuko. You're free today? I'd like to spend some time with you. If you are free, that is. And since we have Valkyrie, we'll get more points added to her social link than we usually would. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do today, Yuko? Going back to that Chacal Cafe, I assume? Wait a minute, what? He threw a left hook right at his face, but he dodged it? What are we talking about? Are we talking about Akihiko's boxing matches? Because that does sound like a story that Akihiko would be involved in. What's wrong? How childish. Yeah, what is wrong? Oh, it's nothing really. That's not what your face says. There is something bothering you. Don't say it's nothing, because there usually is something bothering you if you are saying that. The same stupid prank again. Oh, piece of gum on her shelf. Phew, they're safe. It wouldn't be funny if I had gum all over my shoes. Who would do that? That's so childish. Yeah, does this happen very often? After the first few times I stopped counting. Ah, it does. Ugh. That's just both unhygienic and just very immature. I got pissed off at first, but then I just got used to it. I'm tired of being angry, and I'm too lazy to do anything about it. But if I catch her in the act, I'll grab her and slap her. Wow, that seems a little excessive for just a piece of gum on your shelf. I don't know. You seem like the short-tempered kind, but then again, that could be due to your short size, so I might be too judgmental about that. Near way to Polonium Mall. Oh, we're back to this story now, huh? You whip her his arm, but then you put him in a chokehold. Isn't that crazy? I love it. This must be something on TV she saw. Like I thought, braids are just as important as brawn. Yuko-san, is that your new boyfriend? No, we're not dating. He's just a friend from the team. You don't have to hide it. I'm surprised you could get such a handsome guy. Maybe I should become a team manager too. You got the story all wrong, like usual. Maybe you should quit. You have to do so much running after all. It's not very attractive for a girl to be too muscular, right? I'm not sure. I might suspect that some people might find that attractive. Yes, I can hear you. I'm standing right here. Don't talk to me like I don't exist. That's just really rude. If you want to give it a try, I won't stop you. But I wouldn't bother if you're just looking for a boyfriend. Because being a team manager isn't easy. You won't have much time to be sticking gum on a shoe rack. Oh, that struck a nerve. I think we know who the guilty party is. Of course not. It was just an example. What's wrong? Did I say something to offend you? No? Hey, we should get going now. Yeah, they're guilty. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that those two are the guilty party. I'm sorry, Makoto-kun. I didn't mean to get you involved. There's no problem at all, Yuko. After all, you did handle them in your own special way. So no worries at all. Maybe I should tell you the whole story. There's more to this? That girl with the black socks, she went to the same middle school as me. Back then, there was this boy on the basketball team who asked me out, and we started dating. I think I know where this is. Oh, that's not where I thought this was going. I thought she got jealous, but he was seeing her at the same time. Wow. If you ask me, that guy was the guilty party in that scenario. Even though I was a victim too, when she found out, she accused me of being a thief. She took that the wrong way. She blamed me because I was manager of the basketball teams. Whoa, wow. So this isn't your first time being on a athletic manager spot. That gum on my shelf, it was probably her. She still holds a grudge. Girls can be so unforgiving sometimes. By the way, I'm sorry they called you my boyfriend. Wait a minute. Don't be sorry about that. That's I take with the highest of honors. I am very honored. How can you say that with a straight face? And how many other girls have you used that line on? You're the first. I haven't been in Tatsumi Port Island that long, Yuko. Trust me on that. You're the first. When it comes to relationships, you should never play with a woman's emotions. Trust me, I've been there before. Judging by that story, I can understand that. You know, if people see us sitting together like this, they may think we really are dating. But I have no problem with that. And neither do you. Well, that's really sweet. And I could not see this social link going any other way after this turn of events that happened today. Yeah, we know. Thou art Tai, I am Thou. This will equal another rank up in the Team Manager social link. It seems is curious about you. Your relationship is becoming more intimate. Oh boy. Please don't tell Cass or anyone else that story. You're the only one who knows, Makoto-kun. By the way, that guy I was going out with, I broke up with him a long time ago. I kinda figured that. Yeah, I kinda did. See you later. Aw, she's embarrassed. But she has a good heart. Kinda headstrong though sometimes, judging by what we learned today, but she's still got a good heart. I like to say that. Gutsuki? I'm a little disappointed about Fuka-kun as well. It's quite difficult to find someone who has the potential. Would you feel more assured if you had more team members? Honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure we could go so far with just the 5 people we have. Thankfully, Akihiko-kun has rejoined the team. I wonder what he'll say if we said the other option. And if you become ill, the strength of your team will drastically decrease. Yeah, see? Depending on so few members puts us in a very precarious position. It's really tough to find other people who have the potential. I'm pretty sure that Akihiko and Mitsuru, if they're not doing like anything school related, they're probably just trying to find other people who has the potential like us. It's really good at physical attacks, your persona is, but skills don't really change that much. Is that why my grades are so low? Hey, I didn't know you had skills too. I was just joking. Now I'm depressed. That's probably why. After all, a persona is a facet, a manifestation of your personality, if I remember correctly, so maybe that's why Junpei's grades are so low, because his skills don't really evolve as you do level up Junpei throughout the game. Maybe so. Other than electricity skills, it seems like Persona can only learn status loading skills. Status loading skills are very useful. Power is the only thing that wins battles. I can't believe our Persona is actually teaching me something. Trust me, Akihiko, we've used that tactic before, but it always just bear repeating. Or, bear repeating, I should say. I thought about ending the episode off, but I don't think I've got enough material to maintain a sustainable video, so we're gonna keep things going for a little longer. We might advance up until Friday before I do call it quits for today. So, we're gonna continue doing the same thing like we've always done at night, just going to Polonium Mall to level up our courage via karaoke. So we're gonna keep running all the way over here, and we'll sing our heart out like always. Courage has increased. Still hasn't maxed out yet. I'm still waiting for that prompt to come up. Maybe if I did go to... wait a second, I've got a call coming. Oh, it's Kaz. Kaz, I don't really have enough time to talk to you. Sorry about that. I know we did hang out before, but this is something about the past, sorry. So we'll study like always before we go to sleep. Still wait for that courage max prompt to come up. Oh man, it's only gonna be a matter of time. It's gonna come at any moment, and of course we're stuck in our worst subject. I had a small feeling this was gonna happen. At least we're not going to Tartarus. I was gonna say that probably not going to Edogawa might have set us back a little bit, because I really didn't think ahead about going to see him when we were sick last time, but at least we got a second chance now. It's like the game knew what I was gonna say and rectified, was gonna try to rectify that little thing I didn't follow up on last time. About what? About Fukuyama Kishi, of course. I haven't given up hope that she'll join our team, man. He's really hell bent on getting Fuka on the team. Dude, her face looks so familiar. She does look kinda weak, but it only makes me want to protect her, you know? No, because we haven't seen what Fuka looks like. So, Junpei, you can continue living your little fantasy. Just don't get too carried away with it. So I gotta give Junpei this. He's really persistent with getting Fuka on the team. Probably because he just wants to see another girl adored. That's probably why. I mean, he does have that kind of pervy nature to him. I'm not gonna mince words about that. So we had Kenji talk to us for a moment. Let's see, Thursday today. We have class first. Oh, speaking of Mr. Edogawa, he's in charge of integrative learning. In this class, I'll ease all your worries. It's psychotherapy through magic. Alright everyone, be very, very quiet. No talking, silence. Were you surprised to hear me bring up magic? It's a recent proposal, so it's not well known yet. Here it is. Those who believe will be saved. Study hard, and I can beat your weak minds into shape. Now then, let's get on with our first lecture on the basics of magic. Who can use magic and who cannot? That'll be our starting point. Some of you might think that magic lets you do absolutely anything. Pulling pranks on people, hurting your enemies. If that's what you think, then you'll never learn magic. It's true of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or be driven to ruin. There's one more thing that can't be forgotten when learning magic. That is a master. Okay, this guy's going way too long now. I can't really keep up this little facade any longer. If you don't have a master, lay back as soon as possible. When you begin your training, you'll live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm. Can't say which between the two, you're heading for certain disaster. My god, how much text does this guy have? This has gone a lot longer than most of our teachers have spoken, I'll say that much. That in mind, I'll be meditation, start practical training. Oh, thank goodness he stopped. You know, this actually does remind me. We will see more of Edogawa in the future in terms of being in the classroom. And he does speak on for freaking ever. If you think it's bad now, wait until we have class with him later on. He has so much to say, and it's just really absurd how much dialogue he has. I feel so sorry for whoever had to localize his dialogue and translate his text. I hope that guy or girl got a huge paycheck from having to translate all of Edogawa's dialogue. I mean, jeez. Trust me, later on when we do hear him talk in classes, he's gonna have so much to say. I'm not looking forward to having him as a teacher. It's honestly surprises me that he doubles as a teacher and a school nurse. I guess Gecko High doesn't have enough people on staff in order to really cover their staff spots, I suppose. So it really makes you think just how low their budget is if they have this guy, of all people, has to double as a teacher as well. Yeah, I know we've gone through this before. The most bizarre thing we ever felt. We want to drink it anyways because this will raise our courage. And I'm still alive, thankfully. The courage has not maxed out yet, but at least we got more points added to our courage, so that's good enough. Let's see, we're gonna head back to the classroom really quick, or around that area. Because there's actually someone else I like to speak with, and it's actually not one of our existing social links. It's Chihiro, the student council treasurer. The other day when you, asked me out, I've been thinking, if it's okay with you, would you, like to, us walk home together? Sure. I'm pretty sure she wasn't expecting that. Gecko High, main lobby. Is it, really okay? I mean, I'm glad you're willing to, but, I think you just gotta relax. Don't stress about this too much. There's a lot of guys in student council, so I should work on that. Yeah, you probably should. I wonder where we're going with her. I wonder what she would like to stop by. Oh, just stop in front of our dorm. Well, she is a nervous type, so I would expect to, like, hang out with her at Wild Duck Burger or someplace like that. I was just thinking about what to say. Oh man, that is me in class, like, all the time. I always try to think of something to say, but I really have nothing to say at all, so I just end up being quiet for the most part of my day. So I can definitely relate to Chihiro a lot on that level. I didn't think of anything. Yeah, so me. Chihiro and I, there's a lot of similarities between us. I'm gonna say that right now. My house is in the other direction. You know what? It was rude of me not to ask. I should have asked that. Don't apologize, please. It's my fault. I knew we were going the wrong direction, but I didn't say anything. But thank you very, very much for, making time for me, Makoto-san. Chihiro seems to be appreciative of our company. And because of doing this, it did take some doing to convince her to talk to us a little more, but we have established the Justice Arcana. So this is Chihiro's social link. It seems Chihiro is taking a liking to you. However, we're still just casual acquaintances. Our second female social link of the game. And there she goes. I wonder if she ever will get over her anxiety. I'm sure by talking to us, she might be able to annihilate that fear. The number of victims seems to be on the rise again. Uh-oh. The decline was just only temporarily, it seems. Huh? Does that mean no matter how many shadows we defeat, more will just keep coming? If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting? If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts to have prevented the crisis from escalating. I guess you're right. You know, it's kinda creepy when you think about it. If we couldn't use our personas, then the whole city would be crawling with zombies. Yeah, it would be a very dangerous place to live in. So it seems that the Shadows are gonna put up more of a fight than we would intentionally think. I think I actually will stop for real this time, since we did get another social link established. I think that's about as high as we can go for today. So next time on Persona 3 FES, we're gonna continue to live our lives as normal. Now that we're juggling even more social links, we're gonna put a heavy emphasis on trying to establish our schedule and try to make time for whatever person we can hang out with. It's just really more the same now, whether we have established social links or new social links we're establishing. It's just, like I said, more the same. Hanging out with other people during the day, and then maxing out our social stats at night. Until we meet again, farewell for now.